What is going on there, YouTube? And welcome back to another comic book video. This is the channel where we sit down and cover different comic book stories from different comic book companies. Today, we're going to jump over to Marvel Comics and continue to work on our X-Men reading order, where we're going to pick up with X-Men Origins again, and this time, we're going to cover the origin of Iceman. This is another one-shot that was done by Marvel years ago, and again, it was more of a quick review or a rework on the origin of Iceman. So if you like today's comic book video, please leave me a like down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, please let me know in the comments below. You never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road, but I do hope you enjoy today's video. So with Iceman, aka Bobby Drake, we learned that he gained his powers when he was 12 years old. We know this because, for one, they tell us that it was when he was 12 years old and his powers manifest, but also when his mom went outside to get him out of the pool, of course, she sees that her son has frozen the pool completely. Now, his parents don't turn him in or try to get rid of him. It is more of them telling him that he is a mutant, that he needs to hide his powers, because of course the world will freak out because of what he is. We also see that unlike Cyclops and some of the other X-Men, he actually can control his powers at a young age, where we see him turning himself into his snowman or Iceman form body. The next part to me seems like that we have jumped a couple years, maybe when he was 14 or 16 years old. That's just me, but we see him hanging out with his best friend, but the girl he has a crush on, Judy Harmon. She actually first appeared in X-Men number 44. At the end of this video, I'm going to explain why X-Men number 44 is important for this book. But while hanging out with Judy Harmon, of course, he's being picked on by Rocky Beasley, his bully, where of course you have Judy Harmon tell Bobby Drake, don't let Rocky Beasley get to him. We did get a couple pages of Bobby Drake being at home, well, more of him sneaking out of his home. This is the same time where Bobby Drake's mother sees an interview being done by Charles Xavier, but while she is watching that, we see Bobby Drake sneaking out of his house and test out his powers even more than he did earlier, where he goes to find Rocky Beasley's car, the guy who was bullying him earlier, and actually use his powers to freeze the tires of Rocky's car. After that, he goes back home and calls up Judy Harmon to, of course, tell her about what he wanted to do for his birthday, which is, of course, to go to the movies and pull off the classic move, where once they're at the movies, he tries to do the arm around the shoulder move, which she does show that she has been waiting for him to make a move. Now this is where things begin to fall apart for Bobby Drake, because where we see him having a sweet moment with Judy, of course after that you have Rocky appear and begin the process of bullying Bobby again. Now Rocky has been giving hints that he will have his men beaten down on Bobby while he takes advantage of Judy. So with this scene happening, you have Bobby Drake decide to use his ice powers and of course freezes Rocky in place. Of course, this is a sad moment for Bobby Drake, because where he was trying to use his powers to protect Judy, for Judy, she finds out the man she likes is a mutant, which of course she is scared of. She shows her true colors and basically tells Bobby that there is no way for them to be together. After that sad moment, he goes home to tell his parents what happened, where of course they are scared about what the city would do to Bobby Drake for being a mutant. Their plan is to hopefully have Bobby Drake pack up enough stuff and dip out of town before the police arrive, except the police arrive right when they were about to leave and Bobby is taken in for being a mutant. this skips over to seeing Bobby Drake in jail, of course, using his powers on Rocky and being a mutant. That is when Cyclops appears. At this point in Marvel Comics, Cyclops was the only X-Men Charles Xavier had recruited, which would make Bobby Drake the second one. But we have a small battle between the two characters, mainly because Bobby Drake feels like he cannot trust Cyclops. Luckily, Charles Xavier appears and makes the two of them stop fighting, and where Charles Xavier explains about why Cyclops and him are here. Charles Xavier wants Bobby Drake to join the X-Men and talks about how Xavier runs a school to help mutants learn how to control and live with their powers. You have Charles Xavier use his powers to wipe the mind of everyone in the city about Bobby Drake. This even means Bobby Drake's parents and even Judy as well when it comes to Bobby Drake's powers. That he left the city to go to a school for gifted youngsters, and that is it. Now, the reason why this book is just okay to me is because this book is more of retelling X-Men number 44, because that was the issue back in the 1960s that explained the origin of Bobby Drake. Everything that was done in this book was also done in that book as well. Just this book just beefed it up a little bit more, so it would be an actual one-shot, but also give new readers something to go to learn about Iceman's origin. But this is where we're going to end today's video, so please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But I'll see y'all next time. Later.